So one of the things that I want to ask you guys is, have you decided what story you're going to tell about the business that you built one day? What is that story going to look like? And in order for you to know what your story will look like, you got to define what a winning story is for you. You got to define your wins. So, for example, what does a winning day in this business look like to you? Where at the end of the day, you can look back at how you worked your business that day and go, I won today. I won today in my business. How about a winning week, a winning month? What about by the end of 2021? Have you decided what that marker is that will cause you to go, I won this year. I won. I made it happen. I'll give you an example. Like not very long ago, a few weeks ago, and I don't know if that's what you call it in the UK, but I climbed my first 14er. Is that what you call it there, Ian? Or it's a mountain that's 14,000 feet in elevation. And I love hiking, but I had never climbed a 14er before. And so I went with some friends that had done it too. And I had made a decision that I was going to do it. Now, what makes it harder than other regular mountains is the steepness of the mountain, and also the fact that when you get to that high elevation, you literally can't breathe. There's like no oxygen up there. And so there were several times throughout when I felt a little dizzy. I could tell that it was really hard to breathe. And I thought, I think I'm just going to turn around. This is getting really hard. And I think I'm going to turn around. But then that thought would last like half a second, because then I would ask myself, oh my gosh, if I turn around, what story am I going to tell? I'm going to tell people, oh yeah, I tried, I almost made it, but then I gave up. No, I refuse to tell that story. But you have to define what winning looks like. So for me, winning would be summiting to 14,000 feet so I could take my picture on top of that mountain. Nothing else was winning. Almost winning wasn't a win, because if I couldn't get my picture at the top of the mountain, that was a loss for me. So have you defined what winning in this business looks like for you, and when? Because I also had a timeline, right? I wanted to get there and be able to get down before sunset, because I definitely didn't want to be climbing down a mountain in the dark. And so parallel to us is we got to have a sense of urgency to build this business, because if you stay at one spot for too long, other people who are watching you, and we can't make a mistake and think they're not right, they start wondering, does she have what it takes? Does he have what it takes? So you gotta make a decision that you're gonna level up, you're gonna define your wins, you're gonna level up, and you're gonna call your team to level up. And a great mentality to have is, today is the most important day in my life. Today is the most important day in my life, because we are not promised tomorrow, right? Procrastination really is actually arrogance, because we are assuming that we're going to be given more days and more time on this earth, and none of us is guaranteed that. And so I love this quote from the book Miracle Morning. It says, the moment you accept responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you claim the power to change anything in your life. I'll read it again. The moment you accept responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you claim the power to change anything in your life. And so if you want your business to change, you have the power to do that.